talk. Many money talk. Sitting watching TV and the bad game will come.
Hey guys, it's your girl Moni, and this is Moni Talks. I'm always doing interviews. I never do things by myself, and that's crazy because I'm actually very entertaining. I have a lot of things to talk about. I want to be doing story times. I want to do vlogs, and lots of people have asked me to do like story times, especially people that listen to Loose Talk, because I always have like a crazy story to tell. So yeah, and I want to do vlogs. Don't hold me accountable. I don't know how much I'll be doing it, but I want to start, give it a try, you know. I just got my own camera, so shout out to my guy Kunle, who will be teaching me the ropes of this trying to record by myself thing, because I've always had like people shoot for me, and you know, I want to be an independent woman. Well, somebody's shooting for me right now, but you get my point. On this I don't want to say episode, that is so corny, this is not Grey's Anatomy, but on this, you know, gathering, I'm going to be doing Detty December rolls. You know, every December people hit me up, oh Moni, I'm coming to Lagos, da, 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 da. One, I am not a tour guide. If you pay me 500k, maybe, you know, we can arrange a deal for me to be taking you all around. But no, I'm actually not a tour guide. Like, people hit me up from like, oh, like March, April, like, oh, I'm coming to Lagos this December. Okay, what I gotta do with me? Shimura tickets when? Shimura tickets. You are not sleeping in my house, so why are you telling me that you are coming in December? I know some people are gonna watch this video and feel like very offended because they've done it before, but don't. If you're my friend, it's okay, but if you're not my friend, it's not okay. Another thing that I don't like is when like maybe someone doesn't hit you up like like the whole year, and then they randomly like hit you up, oh, I'm in your city. Are you mad? Did I build the city? Why are you telling me you are in my city? Like, oh, so what you think? Like, I'm your nax for that season? Like, I don't get it. Like, no. So you cannot not hit somebody up from February to November, and then December, oh, I'm in your city. Sis, it does not work like that. But anyways, yeah, let's get into our Detty December rules. Number one rule for Detty December is never think you are the only one. One day you might get dressed up, look cute, and you go to the club and you meet some nigga and he's spending money on you and you feel like, oh, I found a husband. Sis, no. Don't ever think you're the only one, sis. It's just your turn, okay? But I will say this, I was working for one of my friends. Two of my friends, they met in December, like 2 Decembers ago, and they got engaged like a couple days ago. But they are different because this is only happens once in a million times. Most people just come to Lagos, come and cash cruise, come and have fun, and go to their respective cities. So if you come into Lagos like, oh yeah, I'm coming to find a husband, no. Also, do not let your boyfriend come to Lagos in December by himself, sis. Do not. I am telling you. But if your relationship survives in December, you have survived a very tough storm. Every time like I meet a guy, I always like assess how we do in December. If we can make it through December, we're good to go. If we cannot make it through December, we are definitely error, caution. No, but I'm not saying you shouldn't trust your spouse. Especially if it's going to be in places like Quilox, it's gonna be hitting the town. I want to buzz bar. Hey, if you see your boyfriend on Snapchat popping 10 bottles and you are not there with him, just know that you have lost your man to the source. If the game is the game, you have lost him to the game. So number one rule. Number two rule. So ladies, when you're going to the club, be prepared. Because the bouncers in this Lagos, their head is not always correct, especially Velvet and Sip. Yes, I am calling them out because this is not the first time, the 5th time, or the 10th time. You go to Velvet, you go to Sip, they'll be asking you, do you have a reservation? Are you crazy? Can I not go and sit at the bar and drink by myself? Why do I? It's a freaking club. Why do I need a reservation to sit Like, not everybody's an Olosho. And even if I'm an Olosho, I might not come to spend my Olosho money. Like, I don't understand. Like, they'll be asking you, do you have it? This happened to me at it happened to me at Velvet. Remind me to do a story time about this. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. It's happened to me at SIP more than 3-4 times. They'll look at me up and down, me and my friends, and they won't let us in. And then some Olushos will pass us and they'll let them in. And I'm like, I'm confused. Who is your clientele here? Who are you letting in? Who are you not letting in? But yeah, so be prepared for, I'm not saying that they're not nice clubs, but just be prepared for embarrassment because, yeah, just be prepared to have a plug or speed dial like, oh, da 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 da. Or if you're like me, just don't go because, yeah. I said I'm not going there again. But if my friend is having an event there, I will go. But to save yourself from embarrassment, make sure you always have somebody's number that is already there, preferably a male, so he can get you very quick. Also, ladies, well, I wouldn't just say ladies, men too, no, but mostly ladies. Make sure you have pepper spray and a taser on deck because niggas be moving crazy in these streets. So you need to have pepper spray and you need to have taser, just in case you need to taser anybody, any fucking body at any time, because people like to move mad and they feel like you will not use your weapons. Me, for example, I have a golf club in my car. Yes, I said a golf club, because if a downfall driver hits my car, I'm going to come down, I'm going to break your windscreen, back. By the time I do 1-2 bass lows, you will know that we are all weary in Lagos. Bringing me to my third rule. Once you come to Lagos, you have to activate your weary button. Lagos, they don't like normal people. And I had to find that the hard way, you know. When I'm very polite and I speak like this, I feel like my point doesn't get across as quickly. Like, things are not moving fast. But as soon as I activate my Agbero button, it's like everybody's brain likes to be shaped. They don't like calm people in Lagos, and I don't know why. Like, why do I have to be weary for my points to be taken serious? Like, I'm going to use a perfect example. You can be at the store, like trying to buy food, and obviously everybody's lined up in a line, and like somebody will just come in front of you and you'll be like, oh, excuse me, there's a line, da da da. They'll look at you up and down, but it's like shoti yawo kurolo. Immediately I start my madness. They will shift and they will use their brain, and I don't like that. Like, I don't like being an Agbero. I like being a gentle lady, but unfortunately, gentle no they work for Lagos. So make sure you activate your grace as you they enter the from that Muritala airport, from the immigration. Don't even be speaking with accents. Turn it off. So that's my fourth rule. Turn off your accents. No, third rule, yes. Turn off your accents. Activate your Agbero button at all times. Make sure you always have a power bank because, as you know, you never know where you end up in Lagos. Now, you can be getting dressed to go to Ilashe Beach. That's how you end up in Banana Island at end of the year party and your phone has died. So yeah, make sure you always carry a power bank. Make sure you have enough clothes. You can honestly, I'm not gonna lie, there was one December, maybe like 3 years ago, I changed like 3 times in the day. So in the morning I went to Ilashe Beach, then I went to like some like day event, and then at night I went to the club. Like, I literally had to change like 3 times. So make sure, don't just bring an outfit for every day of the week. Make sure, bring like 2-3 outfits for every day of the week. Yeah. Make sure your friends always know where you are. Make sure you pace yourself when drinking. Don't drink to stupor and then you are all over the place, you don't know what's going on. Make sure you pace yourself because you are actually in a different country where we don't fucking have rules and regulations. Oh, like 911 to come and carry you. You will sleep in the gutter and hopefully you wake up in the gutter and you don't wake up in somebody's bed. Hopefully this is the gutter that you wake up. But yeah, you get my point. A lot of people do this. This is not even rules and regulations. This is my rules and regulations. Don't be calling me to get you into One Day Coast concert, Wizkid's concert. Oh, please, I want to go to Wizkid's Davido's concert. Can you get me tickets for entry? Bitch, they got the link in their bios where to buy their tickets. Shemujo Ticket Master. I am not Ticket Master. I am not Live Nation. I If you want to go and get a tickets for an event, you go there and get tickets. If you don't see me promoting the event that I'm part of, and even if you do see me promoting the event and I'm a part of it, yeah, maybe you should go buy a ticket. Especially if you're not like my close friend. Don't ask me. I've not talked to you since February and you want to contact me in December to get you tickets to Wizkid's concert. Wizkid's concert, go to Wizkid's page, go and look at the picture he posted, and then look at the bottom where it says where to buy your tickets. Only hang out with your day ones. Hanging out with new bitches puts you in trouble, and I have learned that these past 2 Decembers. I have these friends. You guys know them, but I'm not gonna say their names. Every year, they decide to bring new bitches around. And every year, we always get in fucking fights with these new bitches. Like this, oh man. This past December, one person said another person stole somebody's wig. One person said another person was talking about them. And then, yeah, it's just too much drama. Like, honestly, hang out with your friends. Don't start finding new bitches to hang out with. Hang out with your same crew. Because once you start mixing up crews and condita, things starts, no. And we're too old to be fighting, especially me. I really feel like I'm too old to be fighting. But if you disrespect me, I will knock a bitch out. You know the right people to have fun. Bizzle. Bizzle is the plug for everything. If Bizzle is your guy, if he's not your guy, don't go and hit him up. He will not answer you. Well, he might, because Bizzle's actually very nice. So Bizzle's the plug. Make sure you have a calendar. Normally, like in December, like a lot of times, like there's always like these Detty December calendars stating like all the events. And every December, I normally do like a lot of like parties and like events. Like I normally like, host like a lot of events and things like that. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Bad Girl Mo, where I'll be putting all the information what I'll be doing in December. And also, you guys might know or you might not know, I just have this event that I started in September called Mo's Playlist. So Mo's Playlist is pretty much a platform that I started to help like new acts and stuff like that. So the last showcase that I did in September, new acts came, like 5 new acts came. They performed and people really enjoyed their music. So my next one is in December. So Mo's Playlist is going to be bigger, better. Hopefully it's going to be December 19th. I'm not too sure on that date, but that's the date that I have right now. And you guys, I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of things because I didn't write down as much Detty December rules that I should have written down. So make sure you comment below if you have any more Detty December rules that you think people should follow. Make sure you bath and wear deodorant. That won't just give me my head right now. Make sure you bath because we can all smell you. So let us all be guided and make sure we are smelling nice and rosy. If you are on that time of the month, make sure you shower 4 times a day. You spray yourself. We don't all need to know what's going on with you. But yeah, I think that's all I got for now. I actually plan on doing like a lot of story times with like my friends, cause like I've had a pretty entertaining life, so yeah, I got a lot of stories to talk about. So yeah, comment your dirty December rules, not dirty December, dirty December rules. Comment yours, cause I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And yeah, that's all I got, Moni. Bye.